to Happiness is Healthy. It's Stephanie, your happiness enhancer here, and boy, is she a happiness enhancer tonight. Yeah, I got to speak to about maybe 15 counselors and women that worked at Island Women Against Violence on Salt Spring Island this morning for about 45 minutes and share my story of how how would I describe it? How I married a man who expressed his emotions through slapping me, and then how I left that relationship in a peaceful manner, and how I promised myself I would never hit him back, and I never did. And I just kept on loving him. He had been very abused as a child. Someone had put him in a dryer and turned it on, and so I just saw him as a broken person and not as a bad person. And so anyway, I just shared a little bit of my story, and yeah, so it was really was like a dream come true. And I might get to share my story with some of the residents, some of the women like me, because when I was in shelter twice, I was in shelter 2 different times, battered women's shelters, and the only people that came and shared with me had groups. I was in groups while I was in shelter to learn about how to heal myself and to make better choices. They were great counselors and great group sessions. But the women that they had speak to us had both murdered their husbands, and so I'd like to be able to speak and show women that by improving yourself and loving yourself and giving yourself positive affirmations and lots of self-love, just quietly in your mind without even having to do it out loud, that you can help yourself to feel better and stronger and make the changes that you need to if the situations you live in are become unbearable. Yeah, and that you need to make a change. So my book, yeah, Healing My Heart After Domestic Abuse. Yeah. They bought, about half of the women bought books, so that was really awesome. I sold 7 books today at the talk, and I introduced also myself to a woman who counsels youth at a youth counseling place on Salt Spring Island. So I made some good connections with my book, and I was telling her how my next book I want to make it about grief, and she said their community really needs grief. So when I get it done, to contact her. So I'm excited about that and extra inspired. That's the universe serendipitously lighting a fire under my hiney. So anyways, yeah, so I had a wonderful day, and it just felt really good to be cheering up the planet. So how do you contribute to your community? Because I think it's good to, for me, it feels really good to be of service. So yeah, I was of service today, and hopefully I'll get to go back. They said they might call, so anyway, have a great night. I love you, and you just take care of your terrific self, because you're a spiritual being having a human experience. So just remember, don't take angels fly because they take themselves lightly. Yeah, so yeah, take it all lightly. Have a great day. Bye.